everyone. I'm so glad to have you guys on our first official KTT show.
That's right. Our new format is different from before.
We'll just be starting with some basics about how our week was.
We have some awesome pro players we will be interviewing, starting with Austin Schlobohm.
I think we'll start getting to the questions. So, Jayden, how was your week? Is there anything special going on in your school?
Good. Well, this week is my spring break. This morning I went fishing.
My weekend and my week is good so far. This Thursday, we're going to have a blast thing. It's where you get to do fun for 2 hours, so I'm really excited.
Oh, that sounds fun. We have that at our last days of school.
What I find really hard in school so far right now is that we're having a really big presentation and it's really going to affect our scores. So I'm kind of a little nervous about that.
I don't like presenting in general.
I'm not sure if I asked you this. In Texas, what place did you take with Holly in doubles?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what place, but I think we took ninth, I think.
That's good. Did you guys hit the main stage or?
No.
My partner and I were up there every single game we had. I think 5 straight games were up on the stage.
Wow.
Yeah, it stressed me out.
How did you guys play?
We took 5th. We did really good. Like I've said before, we probably would have made it at least 3rd place if we beat Caleb Batson. We kind of fell apart our game after that, but we did good.
Did you hear the new KTT tournament was announced today?
No.
Yeah, it's in St. Louis from, I think, September 22nd to 24th.
Do you have any brothers and sisters that you play cornhole with?
My sister tries to play, but she isn't very good at all.
How old is she?
She's 9, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Let me get this straight. You live with your sister and you don't know how old she is? 100% sure.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'd definitely make sure how old she is, especially if I were to be the older one.
Her birthday was a week ago, I think, April 4th. And she turned 9, I'm pretty sure.
Does she like to do any outside activities, sports?
She does a lot of cheer. Yeah.
The cheer thing's spreading around in our school. I'm not sure if I'm that type of person to do cheering or flexibility stuff.
Is there anything you're looking forward to next week?
I don't think so. I think next week after that, I'm going to Rhode Island, so I'm kind of excited.
Oh, that sounds fun. Have you ever been there before?
No, this is my first time. I'm actually kind of excited because we don't have to go on the airplane. It's only about 3 hours away from us, so.
Do you not like airplanes?
No, I don't. My ears pop all the time, and it hurts so bad. Especially when, if there's an event the day right after that and your ears are still burning, it really drives me nuts.
You live in Maine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather live in Maine or Texas?
I think Maine because the weather doesn't stay still. It's just cold, hot, warm, humid. Unlike Texas, it was really hot. I don't want to deal with that temperature.
Yeah, it just stays really hot in Texas.
Yeah, and the snow's good, I guess. I don't think it snows much in this, so.
I don't think so either.
Right. I'd rather live in Maine. Is there any upcoming events you're looking forward to?
We're going to Florida in May.
Cool. What are you doing in Florida?
It's my sister's cheer competition.
All the way in Florida?
Yeah, she just got home from LA today for a cheer competition.
Wow, she must be busy.
Yeah.
So schedules and everything just for a 9-year-old.
Yeah, she has cheer Monday through Thursday.
I'm planning on trying to do some school activity sports. I want to do soccer really badly.
Yeah.
And cornhole on the other side.
Okay, that was fun, Rilee. Can't wait to do it again with you soon.
Nice talking with you, Jayden.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Austin.
Hey everybody, welcome to the KTT show. Today we have Austin on with us. This is somebody new that we haven't had. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. So what we'll do is we're going to start by asking him some questions so we can get to know him better. How did you and Frank get to be doubles partners, and when did you guys start throwing together?
Do any of you guys know the Blackjack crew?
Yes.
Well, one of the Blackjack guys, Sean Duggar, him and Frank have been really good friends. And Sean Duggar, we've really got to know each other. And he kind of just told Frank, he was like, dude, you need to play with this guy. And I think Frank watched me over the next past year or whatever, and he was like, well, honestly, I don't know why Frank played with me. He's way better than I am. But that's besides the point. But through Sean Duggar.
Yeah. When you guys first started throwing, did you guys like win a bunch of games at first, or did it kind of take a little bit?
We actually we played a local regional, and the first tournament we ever played, we went 0-2. It was pretty sad. It was not good. We lost to Jordan Langworthy's brother, Andrew.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, Andrew's good, but it just was not a good day.
Yeah.
It took us a while.
We know Andrew and Jordan real well. They live about 15 minutes from us, so we always know with them.
I love those guys. John's my favorite, though.
Speaking of him, we was at the Worlds, and when he got in that American flag, like, I forget what it's called, but anyways, that was funny.
He's a nut.
Now, we're in the heart of the season now. How do you feel about yours?
That's a good question. I was hoping you guys wouldn't ask me that question because I was nervous to answer it. The pro division is so much harder than I ever thought that it would be. I found out very quickly that I have to put in way more time than I have been, because if I throw 10s, I'm going to get beat 21-0 probably every single time.
Yeah.
So I think that I can still play with everyone, but I do need to put in more time and focus a little bit more, because the pro division's legit, and I definitely have to get better. That's for sure.
Yeah, I feel like normally now when people say you average anywhere from like a 9 to 10, you're probably gonna get beat even in a lower like competitive division, because people are getting so much more better, and you've got to get better with them, or you're gonna get beat. That's plain.
Yep.
You and Frank throw game changers, right?
Yep.
Of course. What did you throw before you started throwing game changers with Frank, or do you throw game changers in singles?
I actually threw all slides before, so it wasn't that big of a switch. They're a little bit faster. I've thrown game changers so much lately, I can't even throw all slides anymore. It's kind of sad. I'm not any good with them anymore, so I basically throw game changers in singles and doubles now. But before I did throw all slides.
So do you like the game changers better now? Or
they just, I don't even have to throw them straight. You just got to put them near the hole and they'll go in for me. So it's pretty nice.
Was there any time where your game changer didn't go where you expected it to go?
I have a hard time throwing the patch. I don't know about you guys with the game changer, but it kicks a lot for me. So after I learned to turn the bag over and trust the slick side and just use the patch for like situational stuff, it's been a lot more beneficial.
Yeah, a lot of people I've talked to about game changers, they don't like the way the patch feels either. And they've got to where they just go slick side because they can trust it more than the patch, because the patch kicks so much, and it's kind of hard to control it unless you got a really flat bag. So
right, yep.
After you get like a big tournament win, how do you celebrate? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I don't even know if I can answer that yet, because I really haven't won anything that big to know. So I really don't know. I would like to think that I go out with my friends, because I have a lot of friends that travel with me and watch me play. So I think we go out and do something.
What do you guys think you do?
I don't know. I don't get crazy like everyone else. I'm a very quiet person. So I have no idea.
Have you played in like a small league or anything?
What do you mean by small league?
Like a league with people all get together, round robin, petroleum.
We don't have leagues like where I'm from. It's more of we're a real small town, but we do have locals where we get together like 2 or 3 days out of the week and we'll just play together. But that's about all we have. So
how big is y'all's population where you live? Like, is it big or no?
No, it's I heard that Matthew Creek Killer's population, I think they said it was like 200. It wasn't very big at all.
Oh my God.
Maybe it wasn't 200, but I think mine is a little bit bigger than his town. Not very big, very small town.
We're from a really small town too, but that's really small.
I don't know the exact number. Maybe I can't remember where Matthew Creek Killer State is from. I think mine's around 3,000 or 4,000, maybe more than that. But it's a pretty nice small town. I love it here. So
yeah, it's nice. Sometimes, most of the time, small towns are really quiet, and that's normally good. So
yeah.
If you had one shot like that you could make and perfect it every time, what shot would you pick?
Definitely a roll bag. I love the roll bag. I just completely suck at it. And I never can do it. My little brother, I don't know if y'all know my little brother, But his rollback is really good, and I'm super jealous. So if there was one shot that I could just do every time, it would be a rollback, and I wouldn't even think about
Yeah.
Have you been able to do the penguin or the bar of soap?
it. The bar of soap I've done a few times, but the penguin, I will never be able to do that. That is the most difficult shot that I've ever seen in my life, and I don't even know how people do it when they do it.
Yeah, I can't even get my bag spinning the kind of rotation needs to go.
You have
I'm
to throw
barely
it
good at
super
rollback.
hard.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the time that Carter Bennett won you on the live feed.
I don't want to talk about that.
Your face was priceless.
It was not a good. I think I gave him a 9 that round.
Yeah.
Like I think the N1 made it 9 whole points.
Yeah.
It was not good.
We was watching it on TV, and that we went and sang. So we was hoping he'd try to do it, and sure enough, he
He definitely nailed it. Yes, it was. I was in my mind. I was like, I hope he goes for it and just misses, because that'll be more embarrassing for him. But then he hit the heck out of it, and it's very embarrassing for me. So,
What is your dream job?
shoo, my dream job. I have no idea. My dream job, honestly, would probably be a professional cornhole player. Is that a good answer? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
What about if you couldn't play cornhole anymore? What would you want to do with your life?
Well, I just graduated college, and I'm going to be an accountant. So that's probably it. You have University of Virginia. I go at the University of Virginia at Wise. It's like a sister college, kind of. So.
The day you're not playing cornhole, like you have an off day, what do you like to do?
I watch a lot of Netflix.
Me too.
A lot of Netflix. That's what I do in my free time all the time.
I watch Netflix every day, basically.
Me too.
When I go to bed every day.
Whitney mentioned something that you really like to watch, like really girly shows on Netflix, like Riverdale and all of it.
I wouldn't call them girly shows. I like the term chick flick a lot better because it makes me feel better about it. But I do. I've watched, I don't know, what is y'all's favorite Netflix show? What do y'all watch?
Outer Banks.
Yeah.
See, I've watched that. Have y'all seen Vampire Diaries?
No, but I thought about it.
You need to try it. It's pretty awesome.
I have a lot of Netflix favorite shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't watched them in a while. I just finished watching Julie and the Phantom, Babysitter's Club, those other shows. I mostly like watching The Good Doctor on YouTube more.
Yeah.
And doctor shows. But what movie or show best describes you?
What movie or show best describes me? Ooh, that's a hard question. I don't know. I can tell you guys my favorite movie, and maybe that'll answer the question. Have you ever seen Holes?
Oh
The
my
Disney movie?
Yes, I've seen that. Yes.
I think I have seen that.
If you haven't, you need to check it out. It is awesome.
Yeah.
But that's probably my favorite movie. Movie that would describe me, I have no idea. I don't know.
That'd be a hard question to answer, though. There's so many that you can pick from. That's kind of.
I'd like to think in another world I could be Spider-Man, so we'll go with that.
I love Spider-Man.
If you could go back and change anything that you have done or that has happened in your life, what would you change and why?
These are the hardest questions I've ever had in my life. I don't know. I think that one thing that I've learned, I thought that so I've been through college, and after getting through college, I'm starting to get a real job. And one thing that I've learned is that if I would have actually paid more attention in college, I would be way more prepared for my I like to call it a big boy job. So if I go back in time, I'll just go back and actually pay attention, because I just flew through it just to get my stuff done. And now I'm done.
What'd you go to college for? Like what degree?
Accounting.
Yeah. Do you plan on having kids any day? I mean, do you want to have them? How many do you want to have?
I would love to have a bunch of kids. I don't know about a bunch, maybe 2 or 3, but I would say 2 or 3 probably.
What would you name them? Do you know what you want to name them?
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm actually getting married soon, and we've picked out a few names. We're not having babies anytime soon, like not anytime soon at all. But one of the names, I like Lucas. That's one of my favorite names. Have y'all seen One Tree Hill?
Mm-mm.
Y'all are gonna have to get down on some Netflix. There's so much good stuff out there. So as far as, I think my favorite name would be Lucas.
Do you want to have more girls or more boys?
Girls. Girls.
Y'all probably aren't gonna like my answer.
Girls.
But I'm
Girls.
hoping a bunch of boys, but we'll see.
No.
No, you gotta have,
Girl.
you gotta have at least one girl, and then you can just have the rest boys.
Yeah, maybe a good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
We know, or well, I know that you're a very religious person. Y'all go to church all the time. Have you always been a religious person, or has something happened in your life that has made you change, or how does that work?
My parents, when I was younger, they went to church a little bit, but like as I got older, they kind of quit going, and I met some friends who went to church all the time, and started going with him, and that's how I've been going to the church that I'm at now for a while. But I don't know if you guys go to church or not, but or if you have any questions like away from this live fear or wherever, I'd love to answer them for you. But after meeting Jesus and like knowing who he is, he has completely changed my life, because there's so many things that you go through this life and it's just so stressful. And after knowing that in the end it'll all be worth it, it just gives me comfort. So
Yeah, I feel like knowing that as long as you have Jesus in your life and you believe in him, I feel like everything's gonna be okay. And
right.
I feel like everything, he'll lead you in your way, and that you gotta have trust in him.
Exactly.
Do you always put him first in cornhole when you play?
The best thing that I try to do while playing cornhole is, because I know that there's maybe a lot of people who don't believe in God through cornhole. So I try to just live according to what the Bible says, and just to show them, like, because the Bible says that I'm supposed to live like Jesus did. And so I just try my best to be as nice and loving as Jesus was while he was on earth.
What's your favorite Bible verse that you like to live by?
I don't know. There's so many good ones. I don't even know if I have like a favorite one that comes to mind. I don't know.
Mine, I used to have a cross necklace, and sadly, I got so sad when it broke. But I used to wear it everywhere, and when I played ball, that used to be my little like good luck charm, and it had I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and that was it. It meant a lot, and it finally broke, and I don't know where it went. It made me really sad.
That's a big favorite for a lot of people. I know that, because just knowing that anything that we do in this world, as long as we put Jesus first, we'll be okay.
If you're in a zombie apocalypse, what weapons would you use?
I don't know if do y'all play video games at all?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, we play like 2K or the show 20 or something like that. But
so y'all probably never heard of what a ray gun is. You know what a ray gun is, like from Black Ops 2 zombies?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would have. It would just perfect.
I was thinking of a saw or something.
A saw? I don't think I'd make it very far if I had a saw. I don't know. I think they would get me.
Do you have any interest in like The Walking Dead or anything?
I actually watched The Walking Dead for I think 4 seasons, and then I just kind of got dry for me, and I quit. So
I do not like that show.
none at all.
No.
Wow. It's
I
not
watch
terrible.
that show and
Never again.
Like my friend Caitlin watches it all the time, and I cannot.
It got kind of repetitive. I think I watched 4 seasons, and I was like, I've had enough of this.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy. I'm the type of person that if I see something, I'm not scared of anything until I see it like happen in a show, and then I'm done.
I'm scared of the dark. That is the one thing that I'm scared of.
Dark.
Scared of the dark.
The only thing I'm scared of is spiders.
Oh yeah, that's dark.
I'm scared of those too.
I'm not scared of the dark. I'm just scared of what's in the dark.
I'm that one person that when I turn off the light, I'm running to the next room so nothing gets me. Yeah.
Do you think that you and Eli will ever be a pro doubles team?
I would like to. I think that would be the ultimate goal, just because he's my little brother. He's my best friend in the entire world, and it would just be awesome for it to happen. But with sports and the way it is right now, he has to put way more time to his sports and stuff. So I'd say maybe after high school or something, but who knows?
Yeah. When you guys throw, do you guys ever argue, or is it kind of just?
Eli's the one person that I scream at him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just because like I know how good he can throw, and he gets a little whiny down there on the other end, and I just have to set him straight, I guess. So we definitely do fight a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that, honestly. I mean, you're brothers, so you're probably gonna fight and argue sometimes.
Right.
If you could pick another doubles partner and it was a pro, who would you pick? And it can't be Frank. Like, who else would you pick? We've asked like Jamie and Matt and all these people. We just want to see everybody's response.
Does it have to be an ACL pro?
No.
So I would pick Caleb Hurt. He's one of my. I love that guy. Not because he's a good cornhole player, but he's just a good guy. So.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. I've heard people talking about him before, even in the ACL, and it's everything I've heard about him has been really good. So.
Yeah.
What is something that you've been meaning to try but never got the chance to do it?
I want to get a motorcycle. That's what I want to do. I've been wanting to get a motorcycle for so long. I don't know if any of you have ever rode on a motorcycle, but if I did get on one, I would die. Because I drive like a maniac as it is, and I know for a fact if I got on one of those things, it would not last very long.
Yeah.
Like speaking of like motorcycles and stuff, growing up, did you ever get into like four wheelers or motocross or anything?
It's funny that you asked that. I'm gonna tell you guys a funny story. There is a big open soccer field behind my house, and we used to ride dirt bikes around in circles. And there was like these little fences up, like backstop fences. And I can't remember. I may have been 8 probably. I was just riding around, and I was like, I wonder how long I can drive with my eyes closed. And I was really close to one of those fences, and I think I don't have to tell you guys how it ended. But right as soon as I closed my eyes, ran right into that thing, and it was just not a good day for me.
I remember my family's big into like four wheelers and stuff. And we got riding a lot, and me and one of my best friends a couple of years ago, we had a little like go-kart side by side thing, and I was driving, of course, and I was just being dumb or whatever. Well, she just so happens to be recording on Snapchat. And I rolled it right in the middle of the road because there was loose gravel and I mean bald tires. It was perfect for donuts. Okay, well I rolled it right in the middle of the road, and I literally thought we was dead. Like everybody started screaming.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was really scary. I thought I couldn't feel my legs. Like I was scared.
What is one thing you wish you knew the answer to?
I have a good answer for this. One thing that I wish I knew the answer to is if I could know the day that Jesus was coming back, I think that would be perfect. Obviously, we aren't supposed to know, but just to have the ability to tell my friends, just to make sure that everyone knew Jesus before it was too late. Yeah. And I think that would be the one thing that I would want to know.
Yeah, I feel like as the Bible says, like when the world finally comes to an end, I feel like if you're going to be saved, you're going to have to believe in him and you're going to have to trust him with everything in you. And I feel like I would want to know that too, so I could tell everybody, hey, you need to go to church and you need to learn this before all this happens. That way you can be saved.
Yep.
Yeah, I completely agree.
What's your favorite, completely off topic, but what's your favorite food? Like anything?
I love spaghetti.
Really?
Spaghetti is probably my favorite food of all time.
I just ate that.
I'm jealous.
I'm not a spaghetti fan.
Really?
I don't even like spaghetti leftovers, but I like noodles though.
I like spaghetti better after a few nights.
Normal spaghetti's okay, but baked spaghetti it hits different with garlic bread. You can't compare it. It's so good. A ravioli, oh my gosh, it's so good.
Like that ziti stuff.
Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color would be navy blue.
Does it just stand out or?
I don't know. There's just something about navy blue. I have no reason to it, but like if there was ever a color that I picked every time, it would be navy blue.
What's the biggest tournament that you've won, and who was it with?
I would have to say it'd probably be ACL advanced doubles last year. Me and Caleb won. It was the world. That would probably be the biggest tournament that I've ever won.
That's a huge win.
Yeah, it wasn't because of me. Caleb's just pretty good. I just had to hold my end down.
Yeah.
I helped a little, not really at all. He's just that good.
Worlds last year was so much fun. I'm pretty sure everybody had a blast down there, which it's kind of hard not to because you're around all these good people and it's an insane amount of fun. So
yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you for being on the show today with us, though. Seriously, that's crazy.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me. It was a bunch of fun.
Do you have any words of advice you want to give us before heading out?
I have to go back to Jesus, I think. I don't know where you guys stand, obviously, but if you don't know Jesus, get to know him because I promise you he will change your entire life.
I completely agree. That's a lot.
Me too.
That means reading the Bible and going to church.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Thanks so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kids Throw 2 show.
Make sure to tune in every Monday for a new fun episode.
In case you forgot, it's a show made
For kids.
Bye, kids.